Hello students, welcome to the SYBSc Chemistry Practical. I am Dr. Sujata Kasbe from Abasaheb Garwari College, Pune. To get the notification of next practical, please subscribe to the video. This video includes separation and identification of metal ions by paper chromatography. Let us see aim of the experiment. Aim of the experiment is separation and identification of metal ions by paper chromatography, and the theory is the paper chromatography is a one type of chromatography. It has two phases, stationary and mobile phase. The stationary phase can be a strip of filter paper, that is Whatman paper, and mobile phase is liquid, that is solvent. Stationary phase acts as an adsorbent and mobile phase helps to move the substance in contact to the stationary phase. The substance cannot move forward freely along with the mobile phase, but it experiences that force of attraction due to adsorption from stationary phase. This is known as retardation force or retardation factor. Mobile phase carries the substance towards forward direction. In this experiment is to separate an unknown mixture of metallic ions by using the separation technique by paper chromatography, as well as to determine the identities of each ion in the mixture based on the position, color and retention factor, that is RF, of the spot observed. The RF value is one of the property of a given component in a given solvent at a particular temperature. Changing type of nature of solvent or temperature, there will be a change in RF value. So let us see the apparatus required for this experiment. The apparatus required are Whatman paper, jar, capillary, etc. And chemicals required are sample mixture, solvent and spray to spray the spots. Step 1 is preparation of chromatography paper. To prepare the chromatography paper, take a chromatographic paper strip with suitable size 5 into 15 cm. Use a pencil and ruler to draw a baseline 1 cm from the bottom of the paper. Then step 2 is preparation of solvent. To prepare the solvent, we have to take 9 ml of acetone, 1 ml of 5 molar HCl and 1 ml water into a graduated measuring cylinder, and we have to transfer this into a jar. So to transfer this into a jar, pour this solvent into a jar. Cover it with a lid. Thereafter, we have to load the sample. So step 3 is sample loading. To load the sample, dip a capillary tube into the given metal ion solution and apply 2 spots on the paper. Let each spot dry before repeating twice or more times in a similar way as shown in the PPT. Now, thereafter, carefully place the paper into the developing chamber and cover it with a lid. Then, let the solvent rise upward directions through the paper until it is about 1 cm from the top. The solvent front has traveled high enough, that is 12 cm. Take it out from the chamber, mark on the solvent traveled, and then circle all visible spots with the help of pencil. Thereafter, dry the paper under IR lamp. Now, we have to cut this chromatography paper into 2 parts. Measure the distance traveled by solvent from the baseline. Then measure the distance traveled by the two spots from the baseline. As the solvent front is always more than the solute, hence RF value always less than 1. So RF value is equal to distance traveled by solute divided by distance traveled by solvent from the baseline. Now step 3 is the identification of metal ions. To identify the metal ions, there are color tests to identify the metal ions. So the color test for metal ions are: for manganese diphenyl carbazide, pink color will develop; for Fe K4FeCN6, steel blue color will develop; for CO K4FeCN6, purple color will develop; for nickel rubenic acid plus ammonia, violet color will develop; for Cu K4FeCN6, rust brown color will develop; for Zn K4FeCN6, white color will develop to the spots. So this is all about the separation and identification of metal ions by using paper chromatography technique. Thank you for watching this video.